Greetings everyone and welcome to another episode of our One Day Seasons playthrough. Now I've decided to move the seesaw. Is it central? No. Okay, I mean that's pretty central. That's not bad either. Because what I want to do along here is put a bowling alley. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just to get it obviously looking smoother, we do the road path. Don't know how this is going to look. Oh no, we don't. No, we don't want to come behind the tree. We just want to go down there and yeah, I don't know how effective that's going to be. Now, obviously, we don't want stuff rolling away, so I think if we can possibly put a fence in. Yes, it will let us. Good. Go backwards again. I think that's about a decent enough distance. Hopefully I've got enough sticks on me. Actually, yeah, no. Let's demolish that one and that one. Let's get it right up against the fence. As near as we can. Hopefully then stuff isn't gonna. It's not gonna let us do it, really. How far across is that? No, I want it. Why is that not letting us? We can't be too close to that plank, surely. No, because it lets us go there. Okay, let's try moving it across a fraction. Second, yes, that should. No, really? So why isn't it letting us? Okay, that's going to have to do, I'm afraid. Right. I do not understand why these hammers break so blooming often. I mean, we're not exactly doing a huge amount with them. They just don't seem to have the durability that even a wooden one would have. Okay, well, in that case, I might as well just take the wooden ones and leave the copper ones for our workers to use. Sure, we got a whole load of wooden hammers. Yeah, 21. Okay, let's take a whole bunch of them then. If they're going to be that useless. Oh, I want some sticks as well, don't I? How many sticks have I got? Only 10. I mean, there's some down there, obviously, but how many have we got? Yeah, we've got quite a few there. Oh well, we've got the horse. Got our public transport. Now you can probably guess what I'm gonna be using. Obviously it's not 100% level, but it's only obviously meant to be a play area, not a competition standard bowling alley. Right, let's put the wooden hammer. Come on, wooden hammer. Yeah, not competition level standard. Right. No, put that away. Okay, now that is my Appleball pit. Now I currently only have, I think there's about 40, 50 apples in there. I went up to Gustavia and I bought a whole load more, and I found the easiest way to drop them to stop them flying all over the place is literally to crouch down, go into our menu, obviously, apples. Now we can literally do this. We should be able to do about 10 or so at a time. Yeah, they shouldn't. Oh, that's a couple of them have gone outside the area. Hopefully not too many. Oh, we got apples. Oh, they're going all over the place. Right, okay. In that case, then let's try dropping them in the basket from close range and see what happens. So we'll crouch down, menu. No. Okay, I'm going to have to do some picking up probably. I'm surprised they haven't gone in there. Try it from that height. No. Oh well, we're going to have to pick a load up. So yeah, it's going to take quite a while to fill this up completely, I think. No, didn't want to eat them. Yeah, I think it's going to take probably 700 or 800 to fill this up. Okay, what I was attempting to do by putting them in the basket was obviously get the basket and then just tip it so they all fall out. But that hasn't gone quite according to plan. Let's say about the best laid plans of mice and men. Okay, oh yeah, I've got a whole. That was one idea of putting the wattle fence here, so if any did bounce out when I was laying them down, hopefully we'd be able to catch them all. There's probably some up here as well behind the, yeah, a couple. Oh, even knocked our, really, that's the power of the apples. They knocked that stone. Yeah, running away. Okay, well I'll pick them at night time probably. Yeah, so there's something like 150 apples there altogether, and as you can see we haven't even covered one layer yet, so probably even more than 1,000 to do it. Okay, so what we're going to do here is literally put our hammer away. I brought a load of wine bottles with me, so let's drop those. Hope they don't go flying everywhere. Well, they are. Now, obviously, they didn't have, well, they possibly had Skittles in medieval times, but they would have been literally a little bit of wood. Now we're going to have to crouch down and do that. One, what was it, 4 on the back row, isn't it? These aren't going to be precise, but a bit further back. Yeah. Yeah, I've got another Olympic event. 10 bottle, not green bottles, 10 brown bottles. Not hanging on the wall, but let's get it down at ground level. That'll do, I think, for that row. Again, it's not competition standard, so just to get them even remotely in the right place, I will be happy with. And obviously the kids aren't going to play with them anyway, although we might find the adults come down here at night after they've been in the tavern, if we eventually build it, or if they wander along from Flashcrow's tavern further along the riverbank. Go on, get back a bit further, you beggar. Yeah, they might come down here and roll a cabbage through or something. Obviously we haven't got any bowling balls that we can use. That'll do for them. And 3 more to go. I haven't got any cabbages on me, and apples are really a bit too small. Yeah, don't think that's too bad an effort. It's not 100% accurate, but if you were stood down here and we could put a plank or something across, possibly even put a fence across to stop you from going too far forward, and then if you dropped a cabbage, grabbed it, and then swung it, that might even work. Right, let's go and pick some of these apples up. And I'll put them in the ballpark as well. Okay, this is taking a lot longer than expected. I've had to remove all the planks from the sand pit, because they were actually jittering and sliding. So I'm going to have to find another way to try and recreate that. I might actually have to make it bigger and use logs. We can wedge the logs in place with stones. No, don't shake them all out again. Oh, right, I'm giving up on that for today. I've kind of lost the enthusiasm for it a bit. I'm going to have to do it, well, I'm going to want to do it in daylight anyway. It'll make it so much easier, proper daylight. And I can just crouch down there and grab a load. I'm just going to leave these logs here for the time being, and these planks as well. And it's still over 8. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I've got apples all over the place. That's pretty well balanced. Yeah, let's go and see how our church is looking. I'd certainly like to do something else with the grave markers. I was thinking of possibly laying down 2 planks on each plot that I've created. Let's put a torch on. Then I could get rid of the actual farm plots and put some fences, just some basic wattle fences around the 2 planks. Then I could just drop stones in rather than having to place them quite so precisely, and hopefully then when I take the wattle fences away, the actual stones will hopefully pretty much stay where they are. No guarantee, but if the odd one does fall out of place, we can hopefully pick it up, assuming I don't mess it up and muck the whole stack up. So I think that's possibly a way to go. What are we carrying? So why are we so heavy? Inventory. Oh crikey, yeah, I've got a whole load of stuff on me still. Oh, 111 sticks. I'll leave those here because I'm probably going to need those. Don't think I'm going to need the stone or the straw. Flax. I want to put the seed. I bought a load of seedlings while I was up in Gustovia because I haven't been able to find any of those yet. So I basically cleaned out the traders up there of them and got rid of all my linen shirts as well. So hence why we're still about 8,000 coins better off. Now we're currently paying, or last season we had to pay over 10,000 in taxes. So I'm going to have to, I've got rid of some of the animals, but that doesn't appear to bring the actual tax for the building down. I'll just go to animal husbandry. Yeah, see we've got that pigsty's empty now, and I sold some of the pigs, but we're still paying the same tax. So I'm going to get rid of that one. It's 160 coins a year extra, and also one of the extraction sheds, the one up at the cave. I don't need that up there because I've got the mine now, so that'll save us another 240. So that's nearly 400 coins a year. Yeah, unfortunate. And I also want to. Where's our kitchens? Okay, so 2 level 1 kitchens cost the same as a level 2. Well, I mean, I am running out on my building limit, so getting rid of 1 kitchen, 1 pigsty, and 1 excavation shed obviously gives me an extra 3 potential houses. And as we have got our youth, we've got 3 people in the next few years are going to be becoming adults, so they're going to want houses of their own, ideally. And also I want to have a spare house because I want to start switching people around. For example, the house that Rasimir and Bolomina are in, I'd like to move us down onto the riverbank somewhere, preferably. So yeah, having an extra house to shuffle things around would keep people happier. They wouldn't be homeless even if it was just for a brief time. We've got another pregnant lady. Okay, any more? No. Okay. How are our cooks doing? Almost level 10. Good. Yeah, getting there. Blacksmith, yeah. Only just turned level 8. Okay. Chef, level 5. Nearly level 6. Okay, so that'll be a lot more meals. We are churning out a lot more proper meals now than rather letting the villagers eat bits and pieces. So hopefully things aren't going to come along too bad. Right now I need to run up and put this in the storage, all this stuff before it gets dark, and I want to start the craft. Was planning to do a big rot or big manure crafting session at the end of yesterday, and I forgot all about it even though I carried the stuff down there. So I thought I'll go in and do that tonight. Right, so what have we got? Let's dump all this stuff off first before we forget. Okay, that can all go back in actually. It doesn't matter if I've still got, yeah, I've picked up all the broadleaf and dandelion. I mean, it weighs nearly 3 kilos in total, but certainly having all that on us could be very beneficial. We've still got more there that we've produced today. Actually, I'm going to leave, let's leave 56 of those, carry 100. That gives us 200 health potentially, so even if we get waylaid by a whole, that was supposed to be all of them, even if we get waylaid by a whole gang of bandits, we should be able to survive that. Famous last words. But then we might get over, oh, we didn't sell all our shirts, okay. They didn't take the shirts off our backs. I'll carry those hammers now. Come out of that, put on a torch, thank you. Now we didn't have to equip that even though we didn't have another one on us. Okay, so I'm gonna get on with a big long craft. If I remember which barn I put the stuff in. Is it that one? Yes it was. And I really do need to think, because I've got a whole load of stuff up here that I can do as well. Manure, we'll take that. That's already fertiliser. So how much have I got in there? Fertiliser, 95. Well, actually, yeah, I should put some of that in there. Let's put 400 in. Oh, and I'm thirsty as anything as well. Fertiliser. I don't know why it doesn't do a page down jump rather than a whole jump. Okay, so that gives us 500. More than enough for what our people need, and I only want one of those. Oh, it is only one crate, it's just the way the shadow's on it. Okay. Right, let's drop that fertiliser, manure. Got any more? Crouch, manure. I'll get it right one day. Who knows when? Still another, just another 400. You know what? I'm going to take it all. Might as well. That gives us nearly 8,000. So that's 4,000 basically manure. That's going to take a long time to process. Okay. So it looks like Rasami is going to be working overnight and all the next day as well at this rate. XCF. Nice. And pick crate up. Just the one crate, please. Thank you. Good. Let's go into that mode. There. Now. Really? Why did that bounce out? Get out of that mode. Thank you. Dump it. Hit the right keys. Come on. Right, and we'll go down to, I think actually it might be rot that I've got in that other barn. I'm going to run down through here because it's easier, wider. Right, what have we got there? Is that rot or is that manure? That's rot. Right, well, manure's the most, so I'm going to do that one. Make sure I can get near the workbench. Okay, so put my torch out so I don't waste it. Unfortunately, it means you're not going to see a lot. What we doing? Craft fertiliser. Yes. 3,998, and I'm going to set a timer on my phone, and I'll let you know in the next episode how long this actually takes. Stopwatch. Right, so on your marks, get set, go. Okay, so thanks for watching. Not the most exciting of episodes today, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, by all means leave a dislike. And if you've got any comments, any more suggestions for the play area, now we've got the bowling alley and partially full ball pit, ball pit. If you've got any spare apples and you want to send them along as a donation, we'll be glad to accept them and help fill it up a lot quicker. And yeah, if you're not already a subscriber, we'd love you to join us, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.